A shocking birthday surprise. King Charles to step down, hand thrown to 11-year-old Prince George. The walls of Buckingham Palace were said to be practically shaking with the force of the announcement that rocked the British monarchy to its core. In a move that left the nation and the world reeling, King Charles III had decided to abdicate the throne, not to his eldest son, Prince William, but to his 11-year-old grandson, Prince George. The news, delivered in a rare televised address to the nation, had sent shockwaves through the royal household and the public at large. For years, the consensus had been that Charles would serve out his reign, with William next in line to don the crown. But it seems the 74-year-old monarch had other plans that would fundamentally reshape the future of the monarchy. But before we continue, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. After much careful consideration, I have decided that the time has come to pass the torch to the next generation, Charles declared, his voice measured and solemn. And there is no one more deserving of that honor than my beloved grandson, Prince George. The collective gasp that echoed through living rooms and pubs across the United Kingdom was almost deafening. Many had assumed that William, the experienced and well-respected heir apparent, would be the natural successor. But Charles, it seemed, had other ideas. Prince George has shown a wisdom and maturity beyond his years, the king continued, and I have every confidence that he will lead our great nation with the same steadfast dedication that has defined the House of Windsor for generations. The 11-year-old, who until now had been largely shielded from the glare of the public spotlight, would now find himself thrust into the role of monarch, tasked with steering the kingdom through what promises to be a tumultuous and uncertain period. Reaction to the news was swift and polarized. Some hailed Charles's decision as a bold and visionary move, arguing that placing the future of the monarchy in the hands of a young, dynamic leader would breathe new life into the institution. Others, however, were deeply skeptical, questioning whether an 11-year-old, no matter how precocious, could truly be up to the daunting challenge of ruling one of the world's most powerful nations. It's an unbelievably risky gamble, lamented one longtime royal commentator. Prince George has never even set foot in the House of Lords, let alone navigated the complex web of parliamentary politics and international diplomacy. This could be a recipe for disaster. But Charles remained steadfast in his conviction, insisting that the transfer of power would be a carefully orchestrated and methodical process, with the young prince receiving the full support and guidance of the royal household. I have no doubt that Prince George will rise to the occasion, the king declared, a glimmer of pride in his eyes. With the aid of his parents, his advisors, and the unwavering loyalty of the British people, I am confident that he will usher in a new era of prosperity and progress for our nation. As the public digested the stunning announcement, one thing was clear. The future of the monarchy had been irrevocably altered, and for better or for worse, the fate of the kingdom now rested squarely on the shoulders of an 11-year-old boy, destined to wear the crown far sooner than anyone could have imagined.